Hello everyone, this game is another viewer's request, and this was played on March 25th of 2007, and it is the third map between TeD and Insomnia in their Wc3 clan war between SK Gaming and World Elite. And yeah, as I just said, it is the third map, so the current score was 1-1. We see on the left side here is TeD as usual with Undead. As usual, starting with his altar and Ziggurat. Gonna have his 5th acolyte out now, and he's gonna build the crypt.
Stand ready.
Yeah, so completely usual TeD build order so far. Most likely gonna go for the 6th acolyte, build the shop, and then go scouting. And later on transition into late fiends. On the other side, in grey with human, his opponent playing for SK Gaming. Is Insomnia building his scout farm a little bit outside of the base, except for that, yeah, opening up completely standard. Altar is about to finish. He's getting the Mountain King first, which yeah, is quite a bit off the standard, except especially at that time, as everyone was playing Archmage back then. His opponent TeD going for Death Knight, not very surprisingly, and yeah, his shop already coming, Scout Acolyte on his way to Insomnia's base, and as you can see, TeD already chopped off this one tree to get his shop, yeah, just in this certain position, and also for the graveyard you need to chop this tree. So yeah, quite some smart thinking from TeD early on concerning his building placement. So yeah, he knows right from the start where he wants to place everything. Death Knight about to come out. The Acolyte was moved straight away to the bottom of Insomnia's base. So yeah, TeD wants to know really early on whether this Mountain King is gonna go for the top green camp or the orange camp on the bottom of Insomnia's main base. You see him already using a bolt. Against this Ogre Warrior, is gonna have him crept a little bit faster. The Acolyte can be a little bit more risky, as both of these ensnares were already used by the Forest Troll Trappers. Death Knight is gonna come in now. Second Forest Troll Trapper should be killed now, and Insomnia actually is gonna get this kill for free here, because TeD carelessly moved in this Acolyte too far again. And that's not really a necessary mistake by TeD, but maybe it was caused by lag, so yeah, he's complaining at least, so could be a possibility. Now just waiting far off Insomnia's army with his lone Death Knight. Not really a lot he can do at the moment against the Mountain King. At the same time, he did start his tech already, but he's built 4 ghouls, which is rather surprising, because as you can see, he's just now building his 2nd Ziggurat. He's at 18 out of 20 supply. Usually he would be at 19 now if he didn't lose his Scout Acolyte. So yeah, with his usual late Fiend build, he could already build his first Fiend before the 2nd Ziggurat finished, but like that he's gonna be delayed by a lot, so I'm not really sure what this 4th ghoul is for. And the Death Knight, yeah, night vision is really yeah, not far, so yeah, he's getting surrounded here. He can't block himself out, so either he TPs straight away, yeah, he TPs straight away, or he could have also let the Death Knight go down. No reason to take any damage unnecessarily, yeah, if he doesn't sacrifice the Death Knight here. But he doesn't. Then 2nd crypt coming from TeD. His tech is about halfway done, so yeah, that's about the timing you need to decide whether you build a 2nd crypt or not, because yeah, it needs to be finished once you reach tier 2. So we might see some gargoyles here. Insomnia getting the defense upgrade already, so he might just think he plays against what TeD always does, which is his late Fiend stuff. So yeah, that maybe against the gargoyles wouldn't be that bad, but yeah, actually not that necessary as well. He needs some anti-air. He didn't creep the Merc camp. He doesn't even have a lumber mill, so he's really gonna have a hard time dealing with gargoyles as soon as TeD reaches tier 2, and he's gonna go for some more harassment on the top here on Insomnia's main base. At the same time, 5 footmen are left behind here, so there's not gonna be any harassment possible for TeD at Insomnia's soon to be expansion. The Death Knight needs to be careful though, because He doesn't have a new TP, and yeah, if he would get surrounded again, that would be really painful for him. So we see tier 2 about to finish, but he cancelled that second crypt, and I'm pretty sure that Insomnia didn't scout this main base in the past few minutes, so this was not at all a mind game. TeD just yeah, changed his mind here, and I'm not really sure if that's a great decision, because now there's one scout tower coming on the expansion as well as on the main base, but there's still no anti-air units and there's still no lumber mill, so even if there would be like one arcane tower up at both these bases, that wouldn't really hurt the gargoyles too much. Especially as this Death Knight is on almost full mana. So level 3 for the Mountain King now. As I said earlier, there's no harassment possible. TeD tried to move in his goose here, but yeah, only getting punished, losing one of those. At the same time, we now see double Temple of the Damned and one Slaughterhouse, so yeah, that's definitely nice to see as well. Even though I still think he would have done just fine with gargoyles here. Yeah, one more militia going down thanks to a little bit of sloppy micro by Insomnia, not really necessary, as the Death Knight was already halfway across the map and he could have just run away from these skeletons. So the temples will come up. The slaughterhouse could maybe be cancelled, but I'm not sure if it would work out, so yeah, it looks like Insomnia is not gonna take that risk. He's going, yeah, straight into the back of TeD's base with those footmen. The first ghoul might die soon. TeD immediately rebuilding one Acolyte here. He hasn't even lost one, but yeah, just starts rebuilding them as quickly as possible, so he's losing, yeah, as few yeah, mining time as possible. Another bolt strikes down one of the Acolytes here. I'm not really sure if it's a great decision to go for the low HP Acolyte as a level 2 bolt. Yeah, one hits even a full HP Acolyte, so the Mountain King now out of mana. He is surrounded. We can see those footmen do use their defense upgrade now, but as we didn't see a single fiend out yet, this is completely useless for Insomnia. And yeah, the Mountain King should be forced to TP here eventually. TeD should move out the school, because okay, Bash kills the ghoul, rather unlucky here. And next Acolyte could go down. Now mana is available for another bolt and he uses it, so he did get, I think, 2 Acolytes killed. So not the greatest harassment. TeD wasn't even level 2 before his harassment started, so yeah, he did get quite a lot of experience. TP was forced. Now some more necromancers coming. One is already out. The Exhumed Corpses upgrade is being made for the wagons, so they will create corpses on their own without needing to pick them up. So it looks like this is gonna be a Necro wagon push here, and yeah, upside for Insomnia is he knows exactly what's coming for him, and he's gonna have to prepare as quickly as possible. Let's see what way TeD wants to play this, because yeah, you can of course play this strategy, yeah, with a few diverse ways. For now, he's staying tier 2. I feel like if the skeleton wizard upgrade was available on tier 2, that would be a much more viable strategy against humans, especially against overtowering humans. It's yeah, sort of comparable to a tail end push from Night Elf on tier 2, so it has quite a few similarities, but yeah, as the skeleton wizard upgrade needs tier 3, you really cannot hit a timing against humans with it usually, as they will have priests and dispel ready. But yeah, for now, Insomnia still way off tier 2. Mountain King reached level 4 in the meantime. He's creeping as much as possible. Did get 3 of those mercenaries, and it seems like TeD is already heading over. He did build a second hero. He didn't go for tier 3. So yeah, you need to yeah, really think about how to spend your resources. And for now, we have, yeah, few footmen remaining. But yeah, I'm curious if Insomnia is going to be able to hold this. There's going to be... What's he doing with those necromancers? Mountain King is coming from the top. He might be able to kill this one before the fight starts, but there's going to be a lot of skeletons coming for him. Yeah, first necromancer going down, and Insomnia pulling back his entire army. Not really any sense in fighting without his towers, but there's only 2. So yeah, one statue now coming out, second wagon is in production, and yeah, TeD is gonna go for it now. Insomnia could pick off a few skeletons for free, but that should maybe give TeD some time to start working on those towers. So we see double Arcane Sanctum now coming, as well as an Archmage. So yeah, it seems like he's gonna wanna get those priests out as fast as possible, together with the Archmage, obviously, with a Brilliance Aura. You can deal with skeletons very well, but might be a little bit too late. So Arcane Tower has gone down. Insomnia coming in from the top. Yeah, he's calling Militia. And he's definitely gonna need that. Look at that amount of skeletons already. Now the Necromancers and the Wagon are in a bit of a bad position. Level 4.5 for the Mountain King already, and there's so many skeletons though. Second tower is gonna be taken out now, and yeah, the weak part of Insomnia's of TeD's army was completely out of position. So that was yeah, quite fortunate for Insomnia. So together with those militia, he's probably gonna be able to hold this, as most of this army is only weak skeletons. But yeah, could have gone a lot better for TeD if he hadn't pulled all these skeletons out of position going into this expansion without covering his Necromancers and the Wagon. So TeD escaping with the Wagon, one statue and his Death Knight. He's down to 37 supply against 53. And yeah, 4 more Necromancers coming, as well as a Ghoul. And now he's producing 2 Sorceresses. I'm not 100% sure what he's gonna wanna do with those. I mean, he could maybe try to get like Water Elementals, and okay, never mind, he's getting Blizzard, but he's obviously gonna wanna try to slow something out and yeah, just snipe it with his units. But if TeD is positioning himself well and having those skeletons in the front to do the blocking, it's not gonna be easy for Insomnia to pull that off. Insomnia back at 60 supply against 40. But the army actually doesn't look that big. Now he's producing priests as well as the adept upgrade. So those sorceresses, yeah, he could easily have 2 priests out by now, as well as the adept upgrade. So let's see how this fight's going. First Bolt going on a Necromancer, and now as he's level 5 he can just one-hit these Necromancers with bolts. But there's not really a lot of units left for Insomnia, who's taking more and more damage on his Mountain King. Blizzard, yeah, doing a little bit of damage to the back of TeD's army, but yeah, not really too relevant on level 1. And imagine 2 dispels like here and one more for the next wave of skeletons. That would have been so much better than those useless sorceresses, which are getting completely torn apart by this huge bunch of skeletons. On the other hand, the weak part of TeD's army, again a little bit exposed, but this time, yeah, he's dealing much better with the reinforcing militia from Insomnia. And all of a sudden Insomnia dropped to 49 supply against 41. The Archmage taking a ton of damage. First priest is now coming, and he's gonna have to keep this Archmage in the very back of the expansion until he's back at 240 HP, maybe even around the corner here, and heal him with the priest. But poking around in the front is not gonna be any helpful for Insomnia at the moment. Still 2 towers up, and so many skeletons still coming, and he's moving the Archmage out of position and yeah, getting coiled down here. DK still has 3 coils remaining, and now the Mountain King in trouble as well. The DK doesn't really care. Now the Mountain King is being... No, he's not pulling him around the corner, so is he losing his next hero unnecessarily, pulling the Mountain King in front here? Yeah, he can bolt out one of these Necromancers, but that's definitely not worth it. No, he doesn't even have mana, and now the DK is just chasing after this Mountain King, and now he's trying to hide it, as it seems, but yeah, he is gonna get the kill easily here. Level 6 for the Death Knight from TeD, and there's more and more skeletons coming in. 4 priests out right now, 5 even, but that's too late now. And yeah, with that amount of Necromancers, TeD is easily gonna be able to kill this expansion right now. But yeah, upside for Insomnia is, even though he's losing this expansion, TeD, let's see, is still on tier 2, still just keeps producing units. TeD, with this composition he's got right now, Insomnia doesn't really need 2 bases to deal with this. He needs like possibly a few breakers to block, and just enough priests to dispel the skeletons as soon as they reach the breakers. And then he is gonna be fine, but it's definitely not looking great for him. He's down in supply for probably the first time in this game. He's got a ton of priests though. At 800 something gold. Rebuying his Mountain King now at the tavern. The Archmage is being reproduced in the altar. Not so sure if he's gonna get that one out. Still another huge bunch of skeletons being summoned. Mountain King also close to level 6 though. And yeah, a lot of militia called, but he should, he does just stack them up. He needs to repair this altar, otherwise his Archmage is not gonna come out, and yeah, the altar will be sniped fairly easily here. The Mountain King coming in from the back, immediately getting a heal potion and a mana potion. Those priests, yeah, he needs to micro those well now. He needs to get them into a good position, because yeah, with all those militia going down, TeD is just gonna keep having so many skeletons. Level 6 now for the Mountain King though, mana potion used again. And yeah, now using the Metamorphosis, he needs to be careful with those priests though. He doesn't move them, and they are taking such a lot of damage by those meat wagons. Yeah, TeD now trying to split the wagons, a lot of dispel going off on those skeletons though. And yeah, as most of the skeletons have been dispelled now, TeD doesn't really have anything to get this Mountain King in trouble at the moment, and that one will just be able to rage for free. Yeah, just in between those necromancers, he's killed like 5 of them already. Yeah, some new skeletons being summoned. Yeah, TeD just could try to surround this Mountain King with all those skeletons, so yeah, he needs to be a little bit careful, because he doesn't have any items to get out of there if necessary. So yeah, Insomnia still no altar. The Mountain King is being chased by those few skeletons. And where's the statue is a little bit out of position. He needs to keep reinforcing these necromancers with mana, or otherwise he's gonna run out of skeletons sooner or later. Insomnia, yeah, on the reach of reaching level 7. Death Knight has reached level 7 already. New altar coming in the back of the space now. Next call going on the Mountain King, who was able to buy double lesser clarity potion on his shop, but yeah, if he loses both these Arcane Sanctum, that's really gonna be tough for him, because yeah, he's not gonna be able to reinforce priests, and so he's really gonna have to micro those very carefully. Yeah, just moving out this Mountain King. Can't just snipe those necromancers one by one. He was even able to buy another clarity potion before the shop died here, but yeah, Insomnia is gonna lose the next Arcane Sanctum here. The priest might get out. He even starts producing riflemen now out of this barracks, because yeah, that's gonna be his only production building left in a few seconds. Another bunch of skeletons has been dispelled by these priests. Like, in theory, Insomnia still has a slight chance of winning, because once these gold mines run out, what's TeD? Oh, okay, just pulled those out. Pulled this one out for a second. Was just thinking why he only had 4 acolytes mining. Yeah, if he can hold until this mines run out, he can just use his Mountain King to keep sniping those necromancers, and maybe he could get TeD in a position where he only has a few wagons, statue, and a high level DK remaining. But that's hypothetical. 2,500 gold away. So Archmage is out, still level 2. Mountain King now moving out. He's even moving out with those militia, yeah, trying to win some time, as his main has already taken a ton of damage. Another Blizzard is used on the necromancers. TeD immediately repositioning those, but he's losing 1 wagon due to bash. Yeah, next necromancer being sniped out, another one being killed. So Insomnia is not doing that bad, considering his situation at the moment. Even microing his priests fairly well. Another Blizzard. Archmage, so yeah, still quite a while to go until he reaches level 3. Dispels should be coming in now, but he needs to take care of those priests. Yeah, as mentioned earlier, he cannot reinforce them. Even using the avatar right now to just... Doesn't he have mana? No, he doesn't have mana on those priests to dispel, as it seems. Yeah, even using the avatar right now just to be able to take some of those, some of the damage from those skeletons. Does have mana, he could snipe out another necromancer, and does so. Archmage should move out now. Dispel not very greatly placed. Priest is not microed properly, and that hurts Insomnia so much. He just needs to take care of those priests against the shots from the meat wagons, and another one going down. So only 2 priests remaining, both on ridiculously low HP. 25 supply remaining for Insomnia against 53 from TeD. Death Knight level 7 still, as well as the the Mountain King. The Archmage. Okay, that was the sound I just heard. And another priest being mismicroed here. Third priest, second priest is still alive, and Insomnia even trying to get another Arcane Sanctum up, but the one priest, he does have 1 Dispel remaining on that one, and then that's gonna be it. The Death Knight, yeah, he's got 2 statues at the moment, even both on mana. He just keeps coiling these heroes right now, and with only 1 priest, there's no way Insomnia is going to be able to just keep... Okay, never mind. Priest has gone down as well. Insomnia is not going to be able to keep both these heroes alive forever. He's got no shop, he's got no healing. And he's got to move out, because otherwise he's going to lose his main building in just a few seconds, as 3 wagons are at the moment shooting at it. And he isn't able to keep up with the repair. So Archmage moving out, another Necromancer sniped. Mountain King is even gonna reach level 8 here, as it seems, with the next kill probably, or 2 more skeleton kills are required for that. But let's see which hero he picks. Yeah, level 8 for the Mountain King, but GG from Insomnia, as his Archmage has gone down again, and the next coil would have probably killed the Mountain King as well. So, yeah, nice strategy. Not really a lot of games, including Necro wagon push, are getting worth watching. But yeah, in this case, nicely played from TeD, and after getting that expansion killed, he just played it down very nicely, didn't give Insomnia the chance to come back. And I still believe, like, those 2 sorceresses were completely useless if he just had 2 priests. Instead, it could have gone completely different. But yeah, that's just my theory, and we can't really know what would have happened. So anyways, TeD won the best of 3 with 2-1, and World Elite won the Clan War with 4-1. I think only Lyn lost to some Night Elf, I think Deadman. But yeah, anyways, that's it. Any more requests, just post in the comments, and that's it.